Up next on UBC, brought to you by
Keep the lights on. Use Airtel Money to pay for all your Yaka bills conveniently. Open the My Airtel app to buy Yaka units. Airtel Money. Simple, secure, borderless.
Good evening and a very warm welcome to the best of the good life. I'm Drago and this is Chilling. Now this show comes straight to you from Nuru's Restaurant. Nuru's Restaurant is located on Nile Avenue at Kingdom, Kampala. Come and check them out. They have cool stuff, they have cool reception, they have a spacious place that you know slay queens would love to take selfies from. It's quite fancy. Now, as YouTube's popularity continues to grow, the content creators, people that upload stuff on it, their reputation also grows with it. On the show tonight, I have a very beautiful and charming lady with a brains as well, the host of our very own show, which also runs on YouTube, called A Chat with Methia. I just said it. Now all the guys are like, yeah! We've been waiting for her, and they cannot wait to just hear what comes from her mouth. This lady has a growing audience on YouTube that is continuously growing, and recently, guess what? She just hit a jackpot. Endorsements are just starting to kick in, and she looks like, everything is working in good for her. She's moving in the right direction. Now, A Chat with Methia is more of a celebrity host show that, touches different perspectives in different kind of life. She brings in these people that narrate about their stories to inspire perhaps the younger generation that is trying to tune in. And it's not my first time meeting her. I've actually ran into her on UBC. I don't know her that much, but I'm very honored to say that I'm going to be hosting a friend and a very, very hardworking young woman. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the beautiful Methia. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Now you have your introduction.
I know, that was so good. That was so good. I loved it.
No, I mentioned this that I know you from the station. At least the time that I was getting grip of my show is actually when you left.
I think that's the time you came in. I was leaving.
Yeah.
I've worked.
What happened? What happened? Did my entrance just prompted you to leave?
No.
Or?
I think it was my time to leave.
Yeah.
I spent a few months there.
Yeah.
I was working on Good Morning Uganda, and also the show with Talha. That was Spotlight.
Yeah.
After Spotlight, they put me on Good Morning Uganda, so I was there for a few months. Then I had to leave. I had school. I had a lot going on, so I had to focus.
Yeah. And you are doing a great job.
Yeah, sure.
Some people don't even know this. Even your subscribers don't know this because you don't talk about it a lot. You and Nida Den were actually friends even back then.
Yeah, sure.
How do you feel about her success in the industry?
I really feel so good for her. I feel like she's making it.
Yeah.
However much she may not be where she wants to be, but right now where she is, it's so good for her. And I believe so many good things are coming her way. So I am happy for her.
Do you have an advantage that you actually did journalism as a profession? Some people that create content on YouTube, like the one you do, first on interviews and stuff like that, don't have that background. How has that come in handy for you?
I feel like it helps me communicate with my guests.
Yeah.
Like as a journalist, I know what to say, when to say it, and why I should actually say it. So I learned a lot during my journalism school, and it's something that I'm implementing at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're also so vibrant on Twitter. I love your tweets. your tweets that you put out. I love your Twitter timeline. Whenever I go there, I see you're always proactive. How do you even keep up with this? I know eventually we all have to bear with it because it's the only direction where we have to take. But I mean, you put in much time into Twitter. Why is it so important?
It wasn't as important. initially when I joined, it was more of I am trying to get followers. I was trying to see how I can actually get the followers. So it was fun in the beginning. It was me meeting people on Twitter and hanging out with them, or even getting more followers. But in the process, when you get more followers, when your account keeps growing over and over again, you get clients. That was one of the things that actually shocked me. I never knew I would get someone who would wish to work with me.
Yeah.
So I think I was at 5,000 followers, 5K or something like that. And then someone approaches me and they're like, "Hi, Mathia, we want to work with you, this and this." And I was so excited. And I think that's when I started making money on Twitter. And ever since that day, it's been good news for me.
Now, a lot of people may not actually understand the hardship that gets into scooping these numbers, especially on Twitter. It's really hard. It's not that easy.
It's very hard. But
Yeah.
I think the advantage is because I'm a girl.
Yeah.
So I just post my picture and everyone will like and they'll follow me. So I think
You are one of the ladies on Twitter, you, Esther, and some other, they are your friends, yeah?
Yeah.
You've been linked to so many guys, especially one that stood out was Katumba Oye.
Oh, Katumba.
The worst time that news was circulating that, you and Katumba, first lady.
Okay, that it happened because I've explained this over and over again. It was an interview I did with him.
Yeah.
Of course, on my YouTube channel, I chat with Methia. We talked the way we are discussing things, yeah. And of course, after the interview, we took some pictures.
Yeah.
And those are the pictures I use most of the times when I'm uploading my videos, posting, and telling my friends to go and watch the video. So the picture went viral. I don't know how, but yeah, it went viral. And everyone thought maybe I am his wife or something like that. But it was nothing connected to
But
that.
he's your friend, though.
Yeah, we're friends. We
How
talk
is he
once in a
coping
while.
up? I mean, the elections are done, and is he
He's
in a good
managing.
shape? Okay, cool.
He is.
Okay, cool. Now, Mithia, anybody that is watching this program would want to find out about your life growing up. I mean, where did you even get this vigor of wanting to be in the spotlight? Because growing up, I know you had some people that inspired you within the way, like Sabiti. You know Sabiti? Yeah.
Sima.
You see, you're acknowledging
Yeah.
that inspired you into the industry,
Yeah.
and you also talk about your mother a lot. So tell me, who is Mithia?
Methia. Well, my other name is Nabawanda, so I'm a Muganda.
Yeah.
I grew up in a family of a single mother. I was raised by a single mom. And I think she took good care of me, and I love her so much.
She's the world to you.
Of course, she's everything. She's everything. I have a young brother who is now 11 years. He's called Ryan. Basically, that's my family. Me, my brother, and my mom. Yeah, born again, Christian. Yeah, I think that's it.
Any values that were instilled in you by your mother? I mean, did you grow up a stubborn child? Which kind of schools did you go
No.
to?
I was not the stubborn kind.
Yeah.
I was so obedient. I'm still very obedient, and I am so submissive.
Ooh.
Though I would not wish to be submissive to my husband, though. I don't know.
Yeah. Your future husband.
Yes, I don't like submitting to men. Let me put it like that.
Yeah,
I
it
feel
makes
like-
you weaker sometimes.
Yes, exactly.
They take
Though
advantage.
if it's to do with my mom,
Yeah.
that is very okay with me. But talking about the schools I went to, my primary, I was in PG, St. John Bosco, Katende. And then A-level, I was, high school, I was at Seroma. Yeah, Seroma
What
Christian High
about
School.
the campus university? Did you?
Oh yeah, A-level, no, I didn't go to like university. I did diploma at
Yeah.
UMCAT,
Yeah.
journalism
Which
school.
is the wisest thing I would advise. I constantly keep on telling people that when you go at the ivory tower or the university, most of what you study is theory.
I feel like there's too much theory at universities,
yeah,
and it's not fun at all. It's
First
not like
year,
how
second
we.
year, third year, then you do a
I
bit
think
of
in
practical.
third year that is when they start their practical-ish.
Yeah.
Unlike us, we start like
From the
initially
go,
from
they tell you
the
this is a
first
camera
year.
and this is how you handle. So later on, after the break, I will ask you about the creative process that goes you know, that goes by creating a chat with Mithia, you must have put in a lot. Like, I feel like you single-handedly most of the times do these things because the graphics, you know, knowing that this is the right camera angle, you know, balancing the picture quality. I'm telling you all this because I'm also in the same industry.
Exactly, yeah.
So after school, yeah, you then, did you do internship from
After school,
with us?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
No, actually, during my time at UMCAT,
Yeah.
that's the time I was with UBC. I was working there. I was not doing intern. I was working. Though, okay, so many things. After my school, I did my intern from NBS. That's where I did internship from a period of 6 months. Yeah.
A chat with Mithia is sort of going viral, yeah? Everyone is picking, it's like a steam, eh? Everyone is adopting to it, whether you like it or not,
Oh, no.
because it's great work.
Exactly.
What would be the feeling if an offer came for you and maybe they wanted to put it mainstream? Would you accept that? Like a very big deal comes for you from a certain broadcast house and then they say that we want to put that on TV. Because listen, most of the YouTubers, yeah, the difference that you have that separates you from the rest is that you know the discipline of journalism. Abamu bajjako nga tamanyi nti akola na mistake nga agikoze, you know, abasinga n'amanya nga tamanyi which camera to look at,
Exactly.
which angle to see. Like, you saw it when we came, guys, right? Lois, vouch with me. She actually literally had to flip our set. She had to say, no, let's try to do this and this, make this chair a bit fashionable
that I would be comfortable with my...
What would, if that opportunity came
If
once?
it comes in and it has serious money, I should put it like that, I would take it. But at the moment, I feel like I'm still enjoying the time on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't want to rush it. I want to build it from YouTube. I want it to start from there. I want to have like probably 2 years on my YouTube channel.
How about that for starters? I'm still here with the beautiful Mithia and we are going to be having a great conversation. I'm going to dig deeper and deeper, push the knife a bit further, you know, get to know much more about her YouTube channel and, you know, how to follow her and how to get in touch. So stay with us, don't go anywhere. This is Chilling. Welcome back to the show. Now, starting up your own YouTube channel can be so mind-boggling, you know. It's not just a pipe dream, it's something very, very hard. But this young lady took on that challenge and ran with it, and look what she created. Everything that everybody loves to watch. People constantly, her subscribers constantly keep on asking for more and more and more. Nithya, how do you manage to source all these great people? And what are some of your criteria of all these guests that you have on your show?
Okay, most of the times I look at who is trending.
Okay.
Basically, or
is it on Twitter or elsewhere?
Not Twitter, basically, but everywhere.
News.
Let's say what's happening in Uganda. Who are people talking about? That's the kind of person I would choose to host. And yeah, we'll go into details about so many things.
Have you ever seen that most of the channels have regurgitated material? Like, okay, I will ask you that why specifically did you choose to take on that format of having interviews, not having maybe a food show or talking about clothes or you know what girls
exactly.
So,
makeup.
Yeah, so there is this sort of myth that is picking up whereby you find abantu bonna ku YouTube nga barigagitating ekintu kyekimu nti wegaba mawulire ono akubye ono you know, and they all talk about that and it becomes a bit so boring and
it gets boring.
Yeah, the same old thing. But yours stands out. Okay,
I just wanted to be unique, the way you put it. Before I say that, I have like a team. I don't work alone.
Yeah, of course.
I have a team of 3. I have a manager who does like most of the work, production and all that. So with all that, we think about these things before we do them. We think about our guests before having them so that we bring out the best. The chat thing, I know most people wonder why I did a chat,
Yeah.
but I've always wanted to do a show like sitting down with someone and profiling people, talking about their lives, discussing issues, something of a sort. Though I presented my ideas to different TV stations and
Yeah.
they all
Always take
rejected.
time. They say we shall get back
Yeah,
to you.
they tell you we're going to think about it, but they never really do. They don't get back to you. Some of them just reject you and they're like, no, we can't do that. So I was
Wait,
like,
have you faced any rejections?
yes, on TV. Like you take your proposals and because I've always wanted TV, like from day one, I've always wanted TV.
Yeah.
But you take your proposal to someone and they tell you, no, we already have that show. They don't even give you the time to explain yourself.
Yeah.
If they do, they will still listen to you and they will not give you space.
Guess what? They are the ones now that are going to come running after you.
Exactly, that's right.
That
So
was
with
so
all
wise.
that, I
Yeah.
just decided to do a thing of my own, sit down with my guests, and we do the chat on YouTube.
I love how laid back it is, you know. Especially one of my favorite episodes is one of the recent you did with Bagonza. You know, Bagonza Apis.
Apis.
The one where you were playing and
Yeah.
having conversation at the same time. I also love the one of the MD of Vision Group.
Kapshenga.
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
That was your favorite?
Yeah.
Because I was going to ask you what was your favorite.
Yeah, it's one of my best because I feel like I was in it. Like, you know, the whole thing of you move from one place to another, talking about his life and everything,
Yeah.
profiling him, but not. I like the sit downs, like you sit and talk about things. But when you can move with someone
In action.
in action,
Yeah.
like discuss things while, like
Nagamba
let it look
nti
like
ndi mulimi,
conversation.
kati wetu tulima
Yes.
nakuwa like a gadget and it tells you dig like
Something of
this,
the
something
sort,
of that
yes.
sort. I also know.
It's much fun than sitting down. Though the fact that it's a chat with Methia, we always get to
And
sit down once
necessarily
in a while.
doesn't even look like you're actually doing an interview.
Yeah, I feel like I like conversing with my guests better than question, answer, question, answer, question, answer. It gets boring. Thank you.
So Nuru's restaurant just gave you a milkshake. I hope you like the taste of it. Can you have a sip?
Okay, I'll try
Yeah,
it.
some people
It's,
get to think we are just putting them as props.
vanilla, my favorite, so I love it.
They just
very
seem
nice.
to know what people
What I
want.
like.
Yeah.
I think so, but it's very nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your content is more of so self-engaging, you know. I want to really discover where did that passion come from, especially having the need of wanting to extract this conversation from people. Where did that passion come from? Because for me, I'm naturally an inquisitive person. Mbeeraawo nembuuza kati gano amazzi, why is the glass half full or why it's half empty?
Yeah.
You know, I'm always asking questions. I'm always wanting to want more. Even if I'm seated with somebody in a taxi,
Oh, yeah.
but I get to ask them, how are you? I'm fine. Are
Okay.
you fine? So what are I doing
I'm
here?
not actually that kind of person.
Yeah, you know,
I
where
really
does your
talk to
passion
people.
come from?
Okay, it's to do with wanting to know about people's lives. I love listening to people's stories.
Yeah.
I want to know how they started, how they did it. Because by the time you bring someone on your show, let me say my show, I Chat with Methia, I look at famous people and celebrities, those who have actually made a name for themselves. So I like listening to such stories. I want to hear them out. And I believe it's the reason as to why I like something of the sort.
Okay.
It's the reason I chose that kind of setup, something of the sort.
We get an advantage, people that host guests. We get an advantage that we are the first people to get information or to learn about something. Like, what has been your greatest lesson you've learned from all this interaction with these people?
Now, one thing I've learned from these people is they all believe in themselves.
Yeah.
You talk to Waiki and he will tell you he's the best. You talk to Epas, he will tell you he's the best. Like, I just love the confidence within themselves. They believe in themselves, and that is something I want to be as a person. I have my confidence, but maybe sometimes I doubt myself, though that's one thing I've learned from them.
Yeah.
Believe in what you do. No matter how many people are there to compete with you, just believe you're the best.
Okay. So I'm seeing you're in this for a long run.
Yeah,
Your
I am.
A chat with Methia is going to thrive for years.
For years.
It's going
Yeah,
to
sure.
be here for quite some time.
Yeah.
And I'm a well wisher. So is everybody that loves you and follows you.
Thank you.
Are you really thinking that's the right thing to do? Are we
I want to
talking
do it
about
forever, if
for-
possible.
Forever.
Oh yeah. I know I may get opportunities along the way. Maybe a TV wants me or something in that line. But just like I said, I want to do this for a long time.
Because your friend works on TV.
Yeah.
She works for another
Oh, Linda.
competitive TV. Yeah. I mean, I would wish for you guys to be in the same bubble at one point or another. Because eventually, if your work is doing great, like how it's doing wonders right now, our TV is going to scoop you up. And hey, trust me, you're not going to say no. Because they'll first of all show you the bank check, and you'll be like, okay. Let me think about it.
If it's worth it, if it's worth it, I move.
There is a notion that we presenters have or hosts have that you're as good as your last job. You know, it keeps us, it's a grid that keeps us getting much better and better. If I do an interview with you right now, I'll look back at this interview and be like, I should have done better, or I should have asked her this. Does that happen to you?
Yeah, it does.
I should have
It
asked
does.
this
It
question
does.
instead of this.
It does. But times I finish the interviews and then the interview is done, but then you remember you didn't talk about something, or when you're watching yourself, because I get to watch myself so many times.
Yeah.
So I'm watching and then I'm like,
Woo,
why didn't I talk
It's
about
so nervous
this?
for me to watch myself.
I do.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm guilty.
initially
When
it
my
felt
shows
so-
are airing, oh gosh. I'll be
Initially,
like,
it felt
oh my
so
God.
weird.
Yeah.
I could not be in the same place with someone watching my videos.
You feel like there are two judges, they're big like,
Yes. Or if I'm watching, I would make sure I am alone. And
yeah.
I'm alone, no one is watching with me. But with time, I think I get used to it, and because I keep watching them all the time. So I am okay with watching myself. I judge myself, I critique, everything. So I learn from my videos most of the times.
How do you react to people that run into you, that follow you, like viciously? What is your first reaction? Be like, hey, Mithia! Oh my God!
And this is my reaction. Like, no.
What's your reaction like?
Okay, I don't really like meeting people. Most of people who know me,
Wait, you're always home?
I make sure I'm home most of the times, unless I have business.
No,
out
because
of
you
home.
love to travel.
Yeah,
I know
no,
this
no, no.
for sure.
Apart from traveling,
Yeah.
apart from that, I always stay home. Yeah, I love traveling so much. I feel like I've moved all over Uganda.
Why don't you sideline something
Yeah,
that has
I'm
to
working
do
on
with
that.
travel?
I am working on that.
Cool. That's what I
It's
thought.
coming soon, so you will see something of the sort. I love traveling, and I think I've been everywhere in Uganda. Like most of the places, Gulu, Arua, Wea, Kasese, everywhere.
Yeah.
I've gone to Kalangala Islands. It was my favorite. I love the water, Lake Victoria. So I love traveling, and I'm working on something.
Let me tell you, we tried to do a format of traveling, a travelogue on chilling.
Okay.
We had fun.
It was fun,
Oh
eh?
my God.
No, travel is actually fun.
Barbecue. We went to Kazinga Channel. What was that place? Look at Lawrence, he's smiling because it's one of his favorite. He even commented on YouTube.
Kalanga.
We went at the Kazinga Channel. We were on this boat, huge boat with people, life jackets. It was so action-packed.
Must have been very fun.
I went to this place where I was supposed to lodge for. So beautiful. The presidential suite where I slept. Oh my God. Travel logs are very good, but then you
They're
have to
very
consider
great.
the budgeting.
Yeah, that's right, because it gets
Because
so
it pinches your
expensive.
pocket.
It does. But it's worth it because you get to see places you never thought you'd see. You experience something you have not been in before. So it's much fun.
Mithia,
Yeah.
let me ask you now. When it comes to your personal life, yeah?
Okay.
That was awkward. What you just. Do you want me to open? Or
Okay,
I just
no, no,
forget?
go on,
or we
go
go
on.
back to YouTube and contest?
No, it's all right. You can ask.
Of course, I'm not going to ask the funny questions like, whom are you dating?
You can
You,
ask anything.
you have put out a clip that explains that. I saw it on your channel. I've been a stalker for quite some time, ever since I picked interest in having you on the show.
Oh, yeah.
But you personally, what brings great satisfaction with what you're doing? right now? Being that you've told me at one point A in your life, your first rejection from these so-called TVs. But do you know that the world is so changing?
Yeah, it
You
is.
actually don't even need to be on TV.
No, I don't.
You don't need to be on TV, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Just get up your phone, pick up your phone, Jimmy,
Record your
yourself,
video and post it.
make sure it has great quality,
Yeah.
get good graphics, and you'll even surpass more than people watch it. Because at the
Exactly.
end of the day, everyone is so fascinated with
The fact that people are
phones.
always with their phones,
Yeah.
I feel like it's easier for someone to watch a video of you on Instagram or YouTube
Yeah.
than watching TV. I personally rarely watch
Apart
TV.
from chilling, of course. Because for us, we get
Of
to stream the
course.
show, we get to post on Twitter.
Okay.
We are going to share a link with you.
Alright.
I want to see how people are going to react knowing that you're on the other side. You're on the other side of
Amara
it.
is on the other
By the way,
side.
you've even done well because I was asking myself that how are you going to accommodate me when it's me asking you the question? Usually it's you asking people questions.
Yeah, it is.
How challenging is it? Is it so nerve-wracking?
And no, I feel like it's the same thing. I feel like, okay, here I am done responding to the question.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing. It's a conversation between me and you, so it's the same thing. That's all I
Well,
can
Mithya,
say.
thank you very much for your time. I'm very humbled. How can
you.
people catch up with you? How can people follow you? How can people get in touch with this content that you're trying to push out?
Yeah, okay,
That's your camera right there.
That is my YouTube. It's what we've been discussing here. A chat with Methia. Just look out for it and enjoy the videos. We're still bringing more videos, so it's gonna be much fun. Catch me on Twitter, Methia Lydia Navawanda. That is my surname. And Instagram, Methia Lydia Navawanda. Facebook, Methia Lydia Navawanda. I use my name, so yeah, you find me anywhere.
So if anybody wants to coin a title on you, you're an influencer, content
Yes,
creator, and what?
I'm an influencer, social media influencer,
Yeah.
content creator. Yeah, basically that's it.
Well-
I'm a social media influencer.
Well done, sister.
Thank you.
I wish you well, and I hope next time we meet, you'll be with 100K
Yeah.
subscribers, and I also hope that your channel will have thrived to greener pasture, much more greener pasture.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time, and we love special thanks goes to Noor's Restaurant, who are located on Nile Avenue. These guys are at Kingdom Kampala. Come here and have a great time. Also, most especially, I would love to thank our headline sponsor, that's Hammam Spa and Saloon. These guys are just at Fairway Hotel. In case you want to get in touch with them, you know, get your feet done, get your facials on, or your body scrub, or that hot stone massage, the one that I like so much, contact them on this number. All right. The first one is 041 467 1775. That is 041 467 1775. Or call them on Airtel. That is 075 502 7205. That is 075 502 7205. That's Hammam Spa and Saloon, who are located at Fairway Hotel. Now, with that, allow me to salute you and tell you that you guys are champions. Keep on struggling and keep on observing the SOPs and being good people. Bye and take care. Good evening.